Hey y'all. One of my favorite pastimes is to brag to my wife about how much I know about the Beatles. So today we're going to put that to the test. And we have this Beatles Trivial Pursuit game that we've never actually opened. We've had it for a few years. I think someone gave it to us as a gift. I never used it. So today, my lovely assistant wife is going to quiz me on Beatles trivia. We're going to do 25 questions. Now the goal is to just get more right than wrong. I'm not going to get them all right. Because just to get an idea of what kind of questions they were, we went through a few. And they're more detailed than I would have guessed. So we're going to try to see.
So you lowered your
My
expectations.
now the goal was originally to get them all correct. Now it's just to bat greater than 500. And if they're going to ask Ringo solo questions,
now the goal is
I'm
just
dead.
not to embarrass yourself.
Right. Don't humiliate myself. But I'm going to check to see if I do have anything to brag about. Ready? Go.
Do you want the categories?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, here are the categories.
On their own, albums and singles, the Beatles in America, movies, songs, and history.
History. Okay.
Ready? First question is the Beatles on their own.
Beatles on their own. Not Ringo. Not Ringo. Not Ringo. No puzzles. No puzzles. No puzzles.
What was the first Ringo composed song to be released by Ringo as a solo artist?
Son of a bitch. Ringo. To be composed by Ringo?
What was the first Ringo composed song to be released by Ringo as a solo artist?
Was Photograph. It Don't Come Easy. Which one of those?
Neither.
It wasn't either of those.
No.
It wasn't Back Off Boogaloo.
No. I'm going to say you get this wrong.
Ringo wrote it.
That's what it says.
He didn't write. Were there singles off Sentimental Journey?
You're asking the wrong person.
It's not Photograph. I don't know.
Coochie Coochie?
Oh, gee. the first single by Trini Lopez? What was that? What was that lady's name? The Coochie Coochie girl.
Coochie Coochie Coo.
Yeah, what was her name? From the 70s.
Can't remember her name.
She was a great guitar player though.
Oh, the flamenco. Was she?
Yeah, she played flamenco stuff.
Alright.
Back to her in a moment.
Next category is movies. Your
Yeah.
question is, in which two Beatles films is Paul shown carrying a bouquet of flowers?
In which two Beatles
In
films?
which two Beatles films is Paul shown carrying a bouquet of flowers?
Well, seeing as how there aren't many Beatle films to choose from,
True.
I'm going to say Magical Mystery Tour is one of them.
That is correct.
That was the easy part.
What's the other one?
Help is Hard Day's Submarine.
It's Yellow Submarine. I'll give you half credit for that.
Is Paul scene. Like Paul is in Yellow Submarine. That is so lame.
Alright.
So wait. I have 1.5 wrong and 1.5 correct?
Yes.
Jeez.
You're not starting out well.
Oh.
Alright, next category is songs. Your
Yeah.
question is,
Yeah.
who sang lead on With a Little Help from My Friends?
Oh gosh, Joe Cocker. There's gold to be ring.
Yes.
It's like, I know he didn't write it, but it is his signature song, so it's a little stupid to ask the question.
Next category is history. Your question,
Yes.
on the day...
Should I choose to accept it?
Yeah, you'll accept it. On the day after meeting the Maharishi, the Beatles traveled to what city and country to study with him?
It was Wales.
Yes?
Bangor.
Yes.
Yeah. I hardly even know her.
You are so funny. The Beatles in America.
Yes. We're going to have to do an adults only warning on this.
What Cleveland venue did the Beatles play
come
during
on.
their first U.S. tour?
What Cleveland venue?
Yeah, did the Beatles play during their first U.S.
Cleveland.
tour?
I want to say Richfield Coliseum, but I'll bet it was that outdoor one that the Browns used to play in. But since I don't know the name of that one, I'm going to go with Richfield Coliseum.
Not that.
What is the other one?
See, I don't. It says public auditorium. So like that can't.
Sorry, what does that
was
mean?
just a public auditorium.
It's a capital P.
You just walked into some auditorium that was open to the public.
I guess
and
I don't get credit for it.
set up their stuff. I don't know. It's a little odd.
Public restroom, it says.
Public restroom number 1.
The sound sucked in there, by the way.
Yeah, it's very echoey. Albums and singles.
Yes. Albums
Question
and
is,
or
what
singles.
2 song titles appear on the front cover of the first UK Beatles album?
Well, I'm guessing it would have been the 2 big singles of She Loves You and I Want to Hold Your Hand. Oh, wait, read the thing again?
What 2 song titles appear on the front cover of the first UK Beatles album?
I don't know. Oh, please me.
Yes.
1.
Please Please Me is 1.
I don't know, Twist and Shout.
Love Me Do.
Ugh!
I'll give you half credit for that one too.
No,
Yeah.
don't give me credit.
So you're 3 and 3.
I'm an utter failure. See, we're the goal is to get more than half, and we're at 50-50
You're at
right
50.
now. After
All right.
6 questions. Ugh,
The Beatles on their own.
it's killing me.
What song on George's All Things Must Pass
Are you serious?
pays tribute to the female fans who hung out by
Apple
Apple
Scruffs.
headquarters? Yes.
Jeez.
Okay.
George solo questions. They can't give me Paul solo questions.
Oh. The Beatles movies. This is your next
Movies,
category.
yes.
In the film Let It Be, which Beatle plays piano on Shake, Rattle, and Roll?
Well, it's down. I got it down to 2.
Which one?
It's John and or Paul. But since the movie has a lot of Paul on piano, I'm gonna go with John. I'm gonna go with Paul. I was going with Paul, and she shook her head no. I get credit for that one.
You get credit for
I
that
get
one.
credit for it. I call judge interference.
Ew. Okay. Songs.
Yes.
Who sang lead on the title track to Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band?
Well, Paul, but there's John in there too, in the middle part. But I'm gonna go with Paul.
You got it. So you're
You
6
can even
and
at that one
3.
part, "I'd love to take you home." You can hear Ringo singing in that. They all 4 of them sang during that part. Love to take you home.
History.
Yes, history.
What uniforms and suits did the Beatles wear for one of the promo clips for their late 1967 single?
Wait, what?
What?
Read it again.
All right. What uniforms and suits did the Beatles wear for one of the promo clips
Oh,
for
it
their
was the
late
Hello,
1967
Goodbye
single?
Single, the video, and they wore the Sgt. Pepper outfits, but they also wore those Pierre Cardin collarless
Yes.
suits. I even know the Pierre Cardin part. Do I get extra?
You get extra because that wasn't even in the answer. The Beatles in America.
Yes.
Which Beatle was asked by the press on their first U.S. tour if he was going to have his tonsils removed? What?
That's got to be Ring.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, he kept
Was he
getting,
sick or
he kept getting
something?
sick, and he eventually did. Remember, he had to miss the Australian stuff because, or no, Amsterdam. Jimmy Nicol joined up because Ringo had his tonsils out. Doesn't remember? It was after that.
Albums and singles. On the Beatles' Christmas album, what Beatles song is sung by Tiny Tim? Good Lord.
Tiptoe Through the Tulips was
Well,
Tiny
that's
Tim's
Tiny
hit.
Tim's song.
But Tiny Tim sang
What Beatles song is sung by him on
Yesterday.
the Christmas album? Nowhere Man. The Beatles on their own. What song opens Paul's first solo album?
Paul's first solo album begins with La 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 Melinda.
Yes. Movies. In Help, which song literally has an explosive ending?
Literally. In what? Wait, in what?
In Help, which song literally has an explosive ending?
Live and Let Die. No, it is. It is. It's a song with when they're out on. No, okay. Okay. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Explosive ending.
Literally.
Is that when they're out on Salisbury Plain and near Stonehenge?
I just have the song written here.
The night
I
before.
don't know the situation. Yes, the song. The night. What did you say?
The night before.
Yeah, the night before.
Thank you.
Whoa.
So I get credit for that.
Yeah.
All right, now we're doing all right. I'm 10 up and
Yeah.
4 down.
You're good.
So we got 11 questions left. Doing all right.
Songs.
Songs.
According to John, in a Beatles song, what is the place where nothing is real? Even I know this.
Strawberry Fields.
Yes.
You know the place where nothing is real.
History.
History.
Where were the Beatles when
It
they
never
heard?
repeats.
Where were the Beatles when they heard of Brian Epstein?
They were up in Wales with the Maharishi.
Yes. What city? In
Bangor.
Wales? Yes. The Beatles in America. What 3 Canadian cities did the Beatles play on their first North American tour?
Oh, please. Come on. How the hell would I know that? Montreal.
Yes.
Toronto.
Yes.
That's 2. Isn't that good enough?
We need one more. You know the cities.
They would have played Vancouver.
Yes.
Thank you. I almost went with Calgary.
Oh.
Saskatoon, you know.
Albums and singles.
Albums and singles, and we're 13 correct and 4 incorrect. So we're rolling.
What song appears on the Let It Be Naked album that is not on the Let It Be album?
Okay. I know this.
Okay.
I bet you
You tell me.
is Don't Let Me Down on the Let It Be album, or was that only on
Is that your answer?
the single? Hold on. What is on the Let It Be Naked album?
That is not on the Let It Be album.
I gotta go back to Don't Let Me Down has to be on I'm just gonna go with Don't Let Me Down.
Yes.
That's right?
Yes.
Yes! Whew. I know it was on the Hey Jude album, but
The Beatles on their own.
yes.
In what Canadian city did John
Get
play?
off of Canada. I love you, Canada, but I don't know a lot about you.
In what Canadian city did John play a live concert of rock and roll songs with the Plastic Ono
That's
Band?
Toronto. The
Yes.
Toronto Rock
Yes.
Revival Festival.
Yes.
With Bo Diddley.
See?
Chuck Berry. The Doors played at that.
You know
Believe
Canada.
it or not. Alice Cooper.
The movies. In A Hard Day's Night, which Beatle walks out on the group before the final run-through?
Where's Ringo? Where's he gone?
Yes. You're doing well.
Yeah. That's 16 up,
right,
4
4
down.
wrong.
Okay, getting cocky. Trying to keep my attitude in check. I'm running the table, baby. Go. All I need is one wrong one to knock me back down.
This is how you get all cocky.
Oh, come on. You're supposed to cheer for me.
Yay.
Judge. Go.
Songs.
Yes.
Who played the distinctive piccolo trumpet part heard in the middle
Oh,
eight
you gotta be
and
kidding.
the end of Penny Lane?
You got. I can picture Alan Civil.
Oh,
No idea.
David Mason?
Ugh.
Who's that?
I've seen interviews with the guy.
See, you got all cocky. See what happens?
Yeah, piccolo solos. Yeah, that sure is a toughie for a Beatle fan.
History.
This dog is just conked out right underneath my chair.
She was staring at me for about 15 minutes straight.
She gave up. See, even she's bored by this video.
Exactly. Move on.
Keep going.
History. In 1967, the Beatles spent £95,000 to purchase what island off of the coast of what country?
It was in Greece.
Yes.
What island? I wouldn't know. What island? Corsica. I have no idea.
Leslo?
Oh, wait.
That's
You
what it
can't.
says.
But you can't ask me the name of the island, one of the Greek islands. There's like 50,000 Greek
That's
islands.
what the question is. Dear Trivial Pursuit.
I protested. Did you mark me down as wrong?
No, I didn't. All right.
At least
Beatles in
I got
America.
Greece right.
You got 3 questions left.
3 left. We're gonna turkey out.
For those of you still listening,
All 3.
there's only 3 more. There's only so much more of this torture. The Beatles in America.
Apologies to everyone who thought this was going to be about music or something.
What psychic was rumored to have predicted that the Beatles airplane would crash
Gene
after
Dixon.
leaving Philadelphia during their first U.S. tour? Yes. Albums and singles.
Forget the Beatles. Let's do Go Oasis. I don't know Oasis trivia. I probably know more of that than Beatles, evidently.
What album released in 2000 contains all of the
2000.
Beatles songs that were #1 hits in the U.S.
One.
or UK? Yes.
Asking compilation
I
questions,
know.
though? Come on.
Sure. Hey, you know how many questions are in this game?
All right, how many questions left?
Scrape
Just
them
one
together.
left.
This is the
The
last question. It's the Beatles
Gotta
on
finish
their own.
strong. Beatles on their own. No Ringo, no Ringo, no Ringo, no Ringo. No puzzles, no puzzles, no puzzles, no Ringo. No
What song about love did Quincy Jones arrange for Ringo's first solo album?
Which song about love? Yeah, that keeps it nice and specific. Quincy Jones on Ringo's first solo album.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That Sentimental Journey is the only one I know on it because it's a pile
Love
of
is a
crap.
many splendored thing.
Yeah, it is. But what's the song? So we ended up with 18 correct and 7 incorrect.
Yes.
Of the 7 incorrect,
Yes.
how many were Ringo questions?
7.
And they were split between, the wrong answers were split between Ringo and which Canadian city, right?
Yes.
So I need to brush off on my Ringo
No, you
and
got
my
you
Canada.
got all the Canadian questions right.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel better about that.
Good.
A.
Much love to Canada.
We'll be
When you
back
pick me
next
there.
time with something with actual music content in it. But I am going to claim
Victory?
that I know my Beatles
Yeah.
stuff based on 18 up, 7 down.
What's 18 times 4?
I don't know.
So you got a 72? Did I do that right?
I don't know. You're smarter than me. You're supposed to know. Why do you even ask the question? What is that?
I wanted to see what percentage you got.
Oh, percentage. Yeah, I didn't follow any of that.
Math is hard.
That's why I don't do it. So long.